We are particularly eager to learn from INEC innovation in voter registration, electoral technology, stakeholder engagement, and civic education. At the same time, we recognize that both our countries face similar challenges, from addressing electoral violence and misinformation to enhancing voter confidence and ensuring peaceful electoral participations. These are shared experiences that unite us and remind us of the importance of institutional resilience, visionary leadership, and regional cooperation. We firmly believe that democracy grows stronger when institutions learn from one another. In that spirit, this engagement is not only about observation, but also meaningful dialogue, about sharing experiences, addressing common challenges, and building lasting networks of cooperation that elevate the standards of electoral governance across Africa. Our presence here today is part of an experience sharing and exposure visit aimed at strengthening partnership and mutual understanding between our two esteemed institutions. This visit reflects our shared commitment to advancing democratic governance, credible elections, and institutional excellence across our continent. INEC has become one of Africa's most respected and innovative electoral institutions, a model of transparency, inclusivity, and technological advancement in election management. The lessons drawn from your vast experience managing elections in a nation of remarkable diversity and scale provide invaluable insights for Ethiopia as we continue to consolidate and modernize our electoral system. May this visit mark the beginning of an even closer and more enduring cooperation between our institutions, united by a shared vision, a vision of credible elections, peaceful participations, and democratic Africa that truly reflects the will of its people.
We are trying to learn from these organizations how they conduct civic education, particularly in diverse languages, and at the same time how they are going to, how we are going to really learn from them to observe voter registrations, candidate registrations, and particularly in the context of technology. This is the important thing that we want to learn because our country has started to introduce technology. So this is another area of interest for us to draw lessons, and monitoring is our important area of intervention. So Young Africa has been doing excellent work in the past. The Civil Society Center has also done a lot of impressive work in the past, so we will be drawing a lot of lessons from them. And most importantly, we want to learn how the INEC really works with civil society organizations in this country, because we want to also, try to emulate these kinds of experiences in our country and improve our working relationship, which is excellent so far, and improve it for the future.
In the area of election management, NEBE and INEC also share similar constitutional responsibilities, which include the conduct of national and regional elections, registration and regulation of political parties, monitoring of election expenses, constituency delimitation, creation of polling units, accreditation of voters, and voter education. Over the next 1 week, we will share various aspects of the Nigerian experience with our visitors in 9 technical sessions covering the entire gamut of election and electoral process, from the formulation of planning tools such as strategic plan, the strategic plan implementation program, the election project plan, as well as the election monitoring and support center. We will also share experience on issues of inclusivity in elections and the participation of persons displaced by conflict, stakeholder engagements, the role of technology in voter registration, the management of candidate nomination, as well as observer and media accreditation. Other areas include the design and production of sensitive materials, and as I said earlier, voter education. For an extensive experience sharing engagement of this nature, the committee has invited some civil society organizations in Nigeria, representatives of the media, and the umbrella body of political parties known as the Inter-Party Advisory Council, IPAC, to join specific technical sessions to exchange ideas with our visitors. Beyond the technical sessions, the visit is also coming at a time when voter registration is ongoing in the Federal Capital Territory ahead of the area council elections in February next year. This will provide our visitors the opportunity for a real-life experience of voter registration in Nigeria. I urge you to feel free to interact with our officials and critical stakeholders. We will also seize the opportunity to ask you questions in the best tradition of knowledge and experience sharing. So it's not going to be a one-way traffic. On this note, I would like to appreciate the Office of the German Agency for International Development, the GIZ, in Ethiopia, for facilitating this important engagement. Beyond that, 2 officials from GIZ are also here with the team. We welcome you to INEC. We also assure you that our engagement with colleagues from Ethiopia will be a worthwhile experience. Some time ago, I visited Ethiopia, and I still remember one word during my visit, and therefore I would like to conclude by saying this in Amharic. Amasagnalo. Amasagnalo for choosing Nigeria. Thank you very much.